Hey guys, it's going to be my first impression of a Kastking Speed Demon. So, unboxing and take a look at it. It's going to be married up, I believe, with my maybe my St. Croix Victory, we're going to say. Alright. Well, the box looks expensive. Let's see what we got here. It's nicely boxed. That's the way it comes boxed. Okay. Guess they're giving me some extra bushings, which I gotta tell you, I don't think that any of my Shimano's ever came in extra bushings, probably because they never needed them. Got a little sticker, got the build ticket, and some info. Okay, here's the crank. Pretty nice knob. You know, I was kind of hoping that was going to be a little smoother than that. A little, it's a little grainy feeling. I thought it'd be a little smoother than that. It feels a little cheap. It's a little cheap. This back piece, it looks like anodized metal. It's actually just plastic. Yeah, I don't know if I'm 100% on it. This reel will probably not marry up to my St. Croix Victory, which means I'm probably going to pick up that Shimano. And that Shimano's a nice reel. This is a 7.4 to 1. So this has the speed when it comes to bringing in the line. It's as quick as a Baitcaster. And we all know how great my bait casting skills have been. So I guess the only real way to figure out if this is what we're hoping it's going to be is to take it out in the water. I really wish it was a little smoother. I don't know if you can hear that. I just removed the spool to kind of feel, you know, kind of take a look to see if there were any bearings in there. There were no bearings in it, and the nut cap is plastic. So again, that's just disappointing, you know, for what it was supposed to be. So a little disappointed. So I just don't know if this is gonna be what I had hoped. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Once I put this in the water and I see how fast it brings some of my baits in, we'll get a better chance. The dog's barking. It's no better. All right, we'll have to give it a whirl. Give it a shot. Dog's barking, so I gotta go, guys. Bye. Oh, well, good morning. We're here at the lake. Gonna do a little offshore fishing. Just a little bit. I picked up that Kastking. You know, like I said, not as impressed as I thought it was going to be. It's 7.4 to 1 ratio. I wanted to give an opportunity with some of my spinning reels to see if I can speed them up a little bit on the retrieve. So I got an hour or so here, so figured why not use it to do a little fishing. Here's where we're at. Pretty nice, huh? Water's clear. Or the water is not clear, I shouldn't say that. Skies are, I guess it's not clear at all. Skies are cloudy. And the water is murky. Definitely murky. And so I think today, right now I happen to have a spinnerbait on there with chartreuse. I really don't think it's going to do much. I think I'm going to try some darker baits, and the reason for that is I did some more learning on YouTube. It's not so much, they say match your lures and bait to the water, and what I didn't understand was why darker in murkier and darker waters. And what it comes down to is it's more the silhouette. It's the shadow that they see. That's what's attracting them. So if you're putting in a natural color bait, let's say a green pumpkin in a green murky water, it's going to kind of like just fit in. It's going to hide a little bit. So that's why they say don't really go with the lighter colors. They're saying with the murkier, darker waters, go with a darker color so they see that shadow and they zap the shadow because it'll stand out. So we're going to give it a shot. I will start a couple casts just because I want to check out this retrieve. This is what we're going to be working with today. This is the Kastking Speed Demon. And as I said before, it's a 7.4 to 1 gear ratio. Not as super impressed as I thought it was going to be just out of the box. The spin on it is not smooth as I was hoping. It kind of feels a little grainy, if that makes sense to anybody. But we're going to throw a couple casts in here and let's give it a shot. With my new Speed Demon reel. It's fast. I could definitely tell the difference. It's retrieving very quickly. Somehow knocked my... No, I'm not going to blame the reel on this. I've never had a clasp on that wasn't bent anyway on one of my swivels open up. And I lost my spinner. Lost my spin bait. But it was the chartreuse and white anyway, and I didn't want to fish that. But so we're going to run some of the darker stuff. You can't get too upset about losing lures. That's part of fishing. And so we're going to put on that darker lure and see if we can attract a fish or two. Hey guys, so here I am. I really didn't get an opportunity to finish my video with the Kastking Speed Demon, only because I lost the lure and ended up bringing out my magnet, and it turned into a magnet fishing video. So we're going to finish off the Kastking review here. So we're going to take a couple casts. We did take it out the other day. A friend of mine did catch a pretty nice sizable bass. This is what we're fishing with, and we're going to take a couple casts here. So I'm getting some really nice casts with the Speed Demon. The one thing I did notice that I'm a little disappointed in, and I'm going to kind of show you what I'm talking about. I'm getting a lot of lash with the string on the bail. As I come and I reel it in a little quicker, I'm noticing that the monofilament will splash around and actually smack the bail. I don't know if it's me or not, but it seems to have taken away. It seems to have taken away a bit of my action. I don't know if it's just because the reel is moving so quickly that I'm losing a little bit of the action. It's really kind of strange. Again, right now I'm using the Kastking, so that lash is not great, but I am catching fish with it. We have caught two fish now with this particular setup. and it's casting nice. I'm getting some good cast. I decided to run a little heavier line, which could possibly be creating that that line lash that I'm talking about. I'm running, had a little bit of hit there, guys. I'm running 17-pound test. Other than that, I don't really have any more problems with the Kastking Speed Demon. I like the speed. It's definitely fun to bring in your lure quickly. One of the other things I noticed is I did talk about how much I like the knob, but the knob, surprisingly, their logo starts to wear on your thumb a little bit. After a while, it starts to become, I don't want to say not annoying, but you start to feel it. It starts to be noticeable enough that I'm talking to you about it. Damn, I got caught in these. I got caught in these darn riprap rocks. Just lost the lure, guys. And then it just pops out nice and easy like that. Very strange. I'm gonna have to make sure I pull out a little bit earlier. We did get one tonight. He's not a huge one, but you know, we did get one, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, nice little fish, thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying the casting on it. I ended up marrying this with my Fenwick. And it's working well. I think it's a nice match for it. And yeah, we're going to stick with that. So I'm happy with it. This is the Kastking Speed Demon. It's a 7.4 to 1 gear ratio.